the glittering neon lights, a luxurious nightclub in the heart of the city suddenly became the center of attention in the entertainment world. That night, the air was denser, the music pulsed with a pounding electronic beat, and the guests seemed immersed in euphoria. However, one surprising moment made the atmosphere even more unforgettable. Two of China's biggest stars, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, were spotted together. Not on stage, not at a formal event, but in a nightclub steeped in mystery and glamour. The news first surfaced when a visitor accidentally captured a glimpse of Wang Yibo's silhouette walking through the VIP area. The rumors soon intensified when someone claimed to have seen Xiao Zhan entering the back door of the club under heavy security. Within minutes, the blurry photos circulating on social media began to piece together a puzzle. Were the two truly in the same location, or was it just a trick of the lighting and the imagination of fans? The atmosphere inside the club grew increasingly lively, not only from the thumping music, but also from the whispers of eyewitnesses who recognized the presence of these two legendary figures. Wang Yibo, sporting a casual yet charismatic style, was reportedly lounging on a black leather sofa. Meanwhile, Xiao Zhan, with his signature elegant aura, was seen mingling with his friends on the other side of the room. There was no visible interaction, but the mere fact of them being under the same roof was enough to set the internet ablaze. Outside the club, dozens of fans who had heard the news immediately arrived. They waited patiently, hoping to catch a glimpse of their idol coming out. Some brought professional cameras, others simply relied on their phones, but all had the same goal: to capture this almost impossible night. The commotion created a scene no less dramatic than what was happening inside the club. Entertainment media also didn't want to miss out. News of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan at the same nightclub immediately made headlines across various portals. Bombastic headlines emerged: two stars' unexpected meeting, fate or coincidence, and even neon lights unite rivals. Every outlet competed to present analysis, even though the actual facts remained unclear. The world seemed to no longer care about the details. What mattered was that imaginations were ignited and speculation was unstoppable. Fan reactions were divided. Some saw this as a sign of a good relationship that had been hidden from the public. They imagined a beautiful scenario where the two met, smiling, perhaps even greeting each other amidst the blaring music. However, many were skeptical. To them, this was simply a coincidence. Two stars who happened to choose a popular nightclub on the same night. Fierce debates erupted on social platforms, from Weibo to Twitter. One thing was certain: the atmosphere of the fandom had changed drastically since that night. Fans who were usually busy supporting their respective idols were now immersed in intertwined discussions. Some developed lengthy theories about how their schedules could overlap. Others compared their outfits that night in search of signs of a secret code. The nightclub, once simply a place of entertainment, had now become the setting for the year's hottest speculation. For many, this meeting also evoked a sense of nostalgia. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan once soared to fame thanks to their on-screen collaboration, creating deep memories for millions of viewers. The fact that they were now seen in the same location, albeit in a different context, was like reopening a door to old imaginations that had never truly closed. Fans who missed the two of them together celebrated this moment like an unexpected gift. However, there were also cautious voices warning against jumping to conclusions. "We don't know what really happened," wrote one online commenter. "They probably just came for their own reasons, with no intention of meeting." These messages tried to balance the din, though they were often drowned out by the wave of enthusiasm. Behind the scenes, both actors' management chose to remain silent. There was no official statement, no clarification. This silence only fueled Over time, the story grew like an urban legend. The nightclub suddenly became a pop culture icon, visited by people curious to see this historical place. Some visitors even uploaded photos with dramatic captions. "This is where two stars once shared the same night." It was as if the club now possessed a special aura simply because of the presence of these two famous figures. This phenomenon also demonstrated the powerful appeal of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. Even without any real interaction in front of the camera, simply by sharing a space, they were able to create a global storm of conversation. This wasn't just about popularity, but about symbolism. Two icons standing at the peak of their careers, while also representing the dreams and fantasies of millions of fans. As time passed, the question that remained was no longer did they really meet, but what does it all mean? Was that meeting under the neon lights merely a coincidence, or a sign of something bigger? Was the public overinterpreting, or was there a hidden story waiting to be uncovered? These mysteries linger, fueling the collective imagination. Clearly, that night set a new record in the history of modern Chinese fandom. Whether by coincidence or fate, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have once again captured the world's attention in an unexpected way. The neon lights of the nightclub bear silent witness, while millions of people continue to debate its meaning. And as always, in the entertainment world, mystery is part of the charm. Ultimately, we may never know the true story behind the sighting. But that uncertainty is precisely what makes it so compelling. As long as the mystery remains, as long as fans continue to wonder, the story of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan in that nightclub will continue to resonate. A story that blends fact, fantasy, and the wonders of modern entertainment.